I've sampled a variety of bourbons and scotches over the years. I have very narrow taste in scotches, very narrow. If it's anything other than a Highland, I can almost guarantee you I will despise it. Right? I have yet to find a non-Highland Scotch that I can tolerate. Right? Just my palate does not like the smoke and it despises the peat. So I have tried Hibiki. It was a long time ago, 7 years, 7-ish years. That sounds right. I was actually having this conversation with Alpha Dog, so I'll tell you guys this story. You might have heard this one before, but I was a number of years ago, basically 2010 to 2014. I worked on 2 big Exxon projects, and I flew a whole bunch, probably 100 to 150,000 miles a year on their dime. And when you fly long haul international for Exxon, you fly up front, you fly business class. So I racked up a whole bunch of miles and all kinds of status with United, or Continental first and then United later. When you make a certain status level with United, they give you these system-wide upgrade certificates, which you can use to basically, any ticket you purchase with money, you can apply one of these certs and you can immediately move up 1 class of service. So if I buy an economy class, I can move business. If I buy business, I can move up to first. Now, United first class, especially long haul international, pretty well gone. Not much of a thing. Mutsu, tier 7, this is fine. We can make this work. This is a good battle. Yeah, I was a 1K for a number of years, Loy. I never quite made global services. I had 1 year I thought I was going to make GS, and I didn't get there. Anyways, so, but what it's, at the time, I think this is still the case. I haven't been a 1K in a number of years now. But one of the little-known perks of those system-wide upgrade certificates was that you could not only use them on United, you could use them on Lufthansa. Now, Lufthansa International Long Haul First Class is c'est magnifique, n'est-ce pas? Like, it is good stuff. And so, one of my very last trips on the second project, I was coming back to Houston. I was finally out of St. John's, and I had done 1 long haul trip to Korea, which I came back on JAL's new pods, which were really awesome, by the way, if you've never flown those. And then the other one, and then I took a trip to Manchester in the UK. So the way I routed this trip, Houston-based, I went Houston, Frankfurt, Manchester, did my thing, and then back. On the way back, I decided I was going to fly Lufthansa. Now, at the time, Lufthansa's 380 business class was not yet fully lie flat. It was okay. It wasn't anything to write home about. But I had my little system-wide upgrade. So they bought me a business class ticket. I went in and applied my system-wide upgrade. I flew Lufthansa first class, long haul, Frankfurt to Houston. 9.5 hours, something like this, in the lower level, front of the A380, full bed, all the stuff. Oh, glorious. Anyway, yeah, no, Cathay is awesome. That's another one of my aspirational redemptions someday. So, oh, hang on. So, the way I had organized this trip, I got up, I was done in Manchester late in the day. I flew to Frankfurt that night, spent the night at the Sheraton there in Frankfurt, got the next morning, went to go get on my plane. If you're departing Frankfurt in Lufthansa first class, you don't have to go to the main terminal where all the normal people go. No, there is a specific first class terminal that is a separate building in Frankfurt. And I was like, I want to try this. And so I did. So I got up and I took my little rollerboard and I walked over there, and it is a whole experience. It is, you never look at flying quite the same way again once you've done that. You really don't. It's the kind of thing that someday I really hope to be able to share with my wife, because I've done it and I haven't taken her on one of these trips, and I really want to, because it looks like a ton of fun to do together. No, Nagato. Oh my God, pick a direction. Zomig. So you get up and you go over there, and when you walk in the building, immediately you do security check, but it's just you. There's no security line. It's just you. So it's you and a guy with a wand, and they wand you down, and you go through the metal detector and all this stuff, and it's really, really simple. And then you go on into the lounge, and the first thing you see when you come into the lounge, there's all kinds of places to sit, of course, all kinds of things. But there is a wall of liquor, like a big, big bar. So it's 7 o'clock in the morning when I get in there, and I'm like, I got some time to kill. My flight's at like 10. I came in here specifically early so I could enjoy the lounge and just kind of try things out. Hang on. This hood, it looks like he's going to show me a great shot, and I kind of want to take it. Come on. Let's back away. I don't want to get the Z-39 a shot. He doesn't deserve it. And so I come in, I get some breakfast. You know, they take your passport. I set my bag down somewhere. And so I do remember smoking tickets. And so I decide, all right, here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to have a liquor tasting. So I sidle up to the bar at 7:45 in the morning, and I tell the bartender, I'm just going to sample stuff. I just want little pours. And the bartender's like, sure, no problem. So I just start pointing. I just start pointing at stuff, right? And he's pulling stuff off the shelf. He's pulling... Oh, my God. Go away, Revolutia. And so I tried like 2 or 3 different ages and types of Macallan. I tried the Hibiki. I have a picture in my phone somewhere of like these 8 glasses of like triple pours. He was not giving me sample pours. This guy was like trying to get me wasted before I went and got on my airplane. He failed, by the way. I did not do it. Hang on. But anyways, it was a really fun experience. I would love to do it again sometime. And someday I hopefully I will, because that was a really, really fun trip. You're not wrong, Rob. That's fair. You're 100% correct. That is his job. But it was an interesting experience. What I loved about it was like going to, you know how like you can go to a whiskey bar and just try stuff? You just point and of course they'll pour stuff for you or whatever. It was kind of like that. Oh, a Citadel, no. But of course, I'm not actually paying for any of it because it's included in the cost of my ticket, so to speak. Okay, enough. It's me and the Fubuki and the Nagato. Oh my God, he got 1 bomb off and got another sit. Give me a break. I'm gonna die over here. This is gonna be a bad game. Between the carrier and being pincered by these ridiculous battleships, I'm gonna get my face melted off. Oh, no, I avoid Philly. I've never actually been there. Most of my horror stories are Newark because I spent so much time flying United. I have a lot of Newark horror stories. The biggest misconnect I ever had was actually overseas. My very first trip to Poland, which was glorious. Everyone should go to Poland. If you have the money and the time, go to Poland. It's awesome. My very first trip to Poland, I'm leaving Warsaw. And it's first thing in the morning, right? I'm 1 time zone east of Frankfurt. I'm on an early flight. I'm flying back to Frankfurt. I've got like a 90-minute layover, and then I'm going to connect back to the States. Oh my God! I wish this carrier would go away. See, this is why carriers aren't game breaking. They're just irritating. Like, this guy is not going to kill me. He's just going to piss me off, right? Because he just won't go away. It's like a dog with a bone. Ah, like, give me a break, dude. His torpedoes are anemic. They don't actually do very much. But just the fact that I have to sit here and deal with them, it's like, oh my God. So, I get up in the morning. I go to the airport in Warsaw. Lovely airport, by the way. Nice facility, fairly new. And I'm just going to take these torpedoes. I don't even care. Just torpedo me, dude. It's on the belt. I don't even care. And I can tell immediately something is up. Because you know how normally you go in, you check your bags, you drop your bags off, you get a boarding pass, all this stuff. I can't do any of that. For reasons. What's going on? Well, their computers are all down. They're literally writing boarding passes for my flight to Frankfurt by hand. When was the last time you saw a handwritten boarding pass? Yeah, exactly. So, needless to say, that flight did not leave Warsaw on time. And so as a result, hang on a minute, there's my shot that I've been waiting for. Come on. So as a result, I when we landed in Frankfurt, we were like 2 hours late. I watched my plane to Newark taxiing away and flying away. I was like, well, crap. Obviously, I'm not getting that connection. So, I spent a very long layover in Munich. No, so it wasn't Frankfurt. It was Munich. As they rerouted me, and I ended up going through like Montreal on Air Canada or something to get home. It was kind of irritating. Oh no, he's going to hit me on the bow with the armor-piercing rockets, guys. Crap! Oh, 700 damage. Damn it. Hurts so bad. Oh no. 2,000 damage, the horror. This is why I think German carriers are kind of crappy. Where are his guns? Okay.
This is a force to be reckoned with.
Come on. Yay, finally.
I like big guns, and I cannot lie. Our victory is in sight.
I mean, yeah, I never really flew US Air.
Much better. This is gonna fuck up my hair.
I'm so tired of this carrier. He hasn't hardly attacked anybody else. The only redeeming quality I have with this guy is that he's really bad at aircraft carrier. Oh, but he's right here. Oh, good, I can shoot him. I should try and go torpedo him. Awesome. An overpen. Bring it on, dude. Just bring it on at this point. Let's go. You and me. Come on. Yes! Mutsu says, get wrecked. A little revenge there. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, Mythic, I'm the same way. I live in Houston, right? I was a Continental guy for years, and then suddenly it was like, oh, we're not Continental, we're United, and you moved the headquarters to Chicago, and what the hell happened here? It was rough for a few years, right? Like, Jeff Smizik was not very good at his job. I was really glad when Oscar Munoz took over that airline. And then, of course, poor Oscar had a heart attack, like, right away. I was like, oh, man. 19 plane kills. That dude molested me and basically ignored the rest of the team. Still no sound? For what, Mr. October? Okay, now, hold... Oh, no, I didn't even hear it that time. What happened there? So, I discovered there was something wrong. Hold on a minute. I thought I had fixed this before the stream, because I discovered...